Hello, everybody. It's David here at Fifth Hammer, and we are back for another cracking episode of Popping Blisters. So, folks, what I've got here for you today is the Dogs of War Mercenary General. Now, this fine fellow here, if you can see him kind of hiding in the blister pack, he debuted in October 1998 in White Dwarf 225, which, as you remember from an earlier episode, it's the same cover as our Dogs of War Army book over there. Just one of my favorite cover arts of any of the Army books. You got the Alcatani pikemen right there, sticking their pikes out. It just looks great. Anyway, I digress. We're here to talk about this guy today, not the Alcatani pikeman. So, he debuted White Dwarf 225, as I said, October of 98, sculpted by Michael Perry. And there he is, folks, on the bottom of page 19. Look at that. The Mercenary General. Throughout the old world, there are those who are drawn to the life of a professional soldier. The most successful and powerful of these adventurous sellswords become the leaders of entire armies of mercenaries. Mercenary generals are hard-bitten campaigners, veterans of countless battles across the old world. Some harbor ambitions of conquest and fame, but all fight for money and treasure. And there you can see him with the studio art. I think it's great. He's got that dark red kind of cloak hanging off of him with that gold on the barding and the gold on his armor. You can see there he's holding a hoplite style helmet in his hand. So you wonder if maybe he came up from the ranks of the Alcatani Fellowship there. Who knows? It's kind of fun to imagine that. And maybe I'll run with that story, given I'm going to be painting a huge block of those guys for Call of the Crown. We shall see. But I really do love this sculpt. I think the studio did an amazing job painting him there. He's just kind of got that stern expression. He's seen a lot, and he's got that mustache to prove it. Anyway, so without further ado, though, I know you're here. You want to see a blister popped. I want to see a blister popped. This guy was sealed way back in 1998, and we are going to crack this open here in 2025. Look at that price, USA $12.99. Boy, would have loved to have paid that for this guy. So here we go. Without further ado, Dogs of War Mercenary General. Let's set you free, buddy. Go. As always, I'm impressed with the hold on the glue that they put on these things. Given that it's almost 30 years later, look at that. And got some disintegrating foam here, which is not fun to clean up. But let's take a look. So we've got our typical Empire-style barded warhorse here. Nothing new for those of us who've been doing this for a long time. You can see, look at that. The copyright on that model is 1991. And he does come, though, with a cool metal head with some cool plumage action going on at the top of his little barding helmet. So, yeah, pretty cool. Always love the specially designed horse heads. There's something cool about that. All right, and the moment you've all been waiting for. Here he is. Let's straighten his sword out. Warped sword is unbecoming of a mercenary general. There he is, folks. Look at that, our mercenary general. And I gotta say, he looks good. Love the hoplite helmet. Makes him fit right in with our Dogs of War units. You've got him in plate armor underneath the cloak that he's wearing, so he can protect himself. Again, love that stash. Absolutely love the stash. I think it's a must-have for all mercenary generals. And he's got some kind of a, looks like it might be a two-handed sword, maybe a bastard sword. I don't know, but it is a big sword. So he definitely could put the hurt on his enemies with that. Take a look in the back there. Yeah, very elegant. This guy's definitely successful to afford clothes like that. Very successful as a mercenary general. But there he is, folks. I love this sculpt. I think Michael Perry did an amazing job with this guy, and I think he will be a perfect leader for our Dogs of War units coming up here in the Call of the Crown. So there you go, guys. It's just a short one since it's one model today. You can see him here. And anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for popping another blister with me here on Fifth Hammer. And as always, keep playing, keep painting, and keep hobbying.